3. Instead of a golf course today, we're hanging out near the tennis courts. I mean, equally beautiful to the rain gardens we visited recently, to the Metro Park with a 26-mile trail, right? Hanging out at the courts today, right? A lot to do. We're on the trail, so we can actually get a couple miles in. Today, maybe not as much. Schedule's a little bit tighter, so probably we won't get as many miles in just this morning. So you can look up there. It is gloomy, overcast. It was raining a little bit. I'm sure we're not done. So the park is kind of active today. Right? So here we are. So again, we could go that way, which if we walk long enough and far enough, we'll reach the rain gardens again. But we're gonna walk this way, which is going to get us to the baseball diamonds and so on. Again, reminder from the park system: clean up after your dog. You can bring your poo bags. They have those there. We bring ours, but we're happy those are there if we forget. Right, and then later, a product review. Let's finish lap 3, Sophia. I'm dragging tail today, guys. Lap 4. Right. Well, good morning. We're back. We're back from the dog park, dog trail, and we had a very good walk. So we went around 5 times around the circle that captures the tennis courts and the baseball diamonds and the children's playground, and now we're back. So what we're talking about today here at the doggyperspective.com is additives, things that you can add to your dog's diet which are inherently good for them. Now, one of the big reasons that I'm including this in our conversation here at the doggyperspective.com is simply because Sophia is now battling with this tear stain. My usual tactics of leaving her with whitening shampoo, and then coming back later and washing that off, that hasn't worked. This year, something inflammatory occurred, and so we are just fighting to clear that up, get rid of that, and get her face back to normal. So included in the battle against this tear stain now is coconut oil. Now you can select any type of coconut oil that you want. I'm an Amazon shopper, so Amazon has everything I want, everything I need. I don't know where you shop. I'm an Amazon Prime customer, and they just have everything that I want. I went with bargain basement prices, and we went with the actual one of the actual Amazon brands for coconut oil. So this is Happy Belly organic refined coconut oil. This is our personal choice for introducing coconut oil into Sophia's diet. Now, I'm no stranger to coconut oil. I have used coconut oil for years because I'm a curly haired girl. I'm a naturalista, right? And coconut oil is a big part of my regular care regimen. It's just the best for moisture and so on. Although this isn't the curly hair care channel, right? But for your dog and for tear stains in particular, coconut oil is recommended as one of the many ways that you can fight these tear stains, whether they be bacterial or whether they be fungal in nature, you can certainly fight them off with this. Now, the recommendation is, and again, I love this because this is care on the inside as well on the outside for helping to clear up the stains, right? What you're going to do is just apply this, and I will open this, right? It is, it's at room temperature, right? So it's very solid, right? And it does feel oily to the touch, similar to cooking oil, because you can also cook with this. But the way that you use it is you will simply apply this right to the tear stain. My particular application method is via Q-tip. I just take a sterile Q-tip, insert it here, and carefully apply on the tear stain, beginning from the corner where it appears and working outward towards the ear. Now massage that in and leave it for about 3 or 4 minutes before washing her face. Some days longer than that if I know that I'm going to bathe her, right? I'll leave it in there a good 15 minutes, and then we take her to the tub and we bathe her. So with the combination of the products that we have been using previously, we have definitely seen improvement in the discoloration of the tear stain. What was bothering her is no longer bothering her, but we still have the discoloration that we're living with, and that we don't like, right? I can't stand it. I can't stand looking down at her sweet little face and looking at that tear stain and just knowing that I haven't done everything for Sophia that I could possibly do. So we have applied this, and use your judgment, eyeball it, a little or a lot, whatever works for you. But you're going to apply it, allow it to sit and work and moisturize and loosen those soils, and then you're going to wipe them away. Now, if you don't have time for an entire dog bath, then a face wash will be sufficient. Use whatever you have on hand. I met the nicest lady at the dog park just the other day, and Sophia was really enjoying her play session with this woman schnauzer, and they wash him with baby shampoo. Who knew, right? And she says she washes him with baby shampoo because she's always afraid of what getting shampoo in his eyes will do to him. So because she doesn't want to irritate him in the least little bit, she washes him with baby shampoo. So there you have it. Now, for inside, for fighting problems on the inside of the dog, it is recommended that you feed them a small amount of the oil. Now, for me to feed Sophia this, I can't feed it to her in this particular state. I just microwave it. It liquefies within 1 minute, and then I feed her a 1/4 teaspoon. She's a small dog, so 1/4 teaspoon is fine. You don't want to overfeed them the oil, because this can lead to diarrhea, which causes other problems in the house. And I'm sure you have products in your home available to deal with that should it occur, but you want to begin with a 1/4 teaspoon of your coconut oil served with their food. Now, because it will re-solidify, you want to think about how you serve it. Again, you can pour this 1/4 teaspoon right over their dry kibble. That should be fine, but if they're going to leave it, then it will solidify. So as usual, I prefer to add a little of this to her wet food. She gobbles that right up, right? She gets it in along with her other vitamins and supplements and antihistamines, and we're good to go. Now, things I've noticed since introducing coconut oil into Sophia's diet is less itchy and more gloss. Now, we have been feeding her with Purina Pro Plan, which contains the garlic oil. Extremely good for Sophia's fur and for clarity of her eyes. But with this, again, I noticed it right away. I don't know if it's because I'm applying the oil directly to the fur and then removing it, or if it's because it just works faster and is more effective once she has consumed the oil. Either way, we are seeing the results that we want. So pet parents out there fighting with tear stains, please don't give up. This can be a very, very simple solution, and it doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. What it does cost you is time, right? You must be diligent and you must be consistent with the application of this oil and the feeding of this oil. You want to do it every day. For most pet parents, up to 1 week is sufficient to find out whether or not it's going to work. But we're going to keep this up until her face is just as clean and pristine as it ever was the day that we met. So there you have it. Now, for additional facts and details about the use of coconut oil in your dog's diet, there's lots of resources out there on the internet. One of my favorites being akc.org. They will tell you that yes, feeding coconut oil to dogs is good for them. It is healthy for them. You will see an improvement in the health and shine of their coat. You will also see an improvement in the condition of their skin. So this is not just about tear stains. Antifungal and antibacterial treatments are needed for all sorts of reasons, and it helps to keep the yeast down. You can also utilize this as a home remedy for a paw pad moisturizer or nose moisturizer, right? We're caring for them in those areas as well. So if you've noticed some eczema, some dry flaky skin appearing in the dog, you can use this as a part of their care regimen as well. So again, without taking up too much of your day, I just wanted to make sure that we shared this with you. Again, this is in the care and feeding of your doggy. And if you're dealing with tear stains as we are, please do try coconut oil. Again, my choice is Happy Belly organic refined coconut oil, right? And you can use this on yourself as well. It's also great for personal care for yourself. So again, we do thank you very much for tuning into the channel. I'm Jacquelyn from the blog thedoggyperspective.com. Once again, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and leave us a comment below. Let us know your experience with using coconut oil in your dog's diet, the impact or effect that it has had on your dog's tear stain, and your opinion about using coconut oil in your dog's diet and in the battle against the tear stain. Again, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, happy pet parenting. We'll see you in the next video.